posted yesterday about the look with all of you more concrete angel, Stonehenge, and gunpowder. Would you shut up, Brie? I'm doing a video. Thank you. Listen, that bitch. Anywho, a couple of you, oh, they're gonna pop bottles and drink at work. Crooked eyeliner for everybody today. Anyway, if you're wondering why I have one eye done and one eye not done, this was Bree's idea because some of you guys were asking how to do the eye makeup that I did yesterday on the tutorial. So I have one eye done, one eye not done. I look like I'm a pink pig with pink eye over here, with eyelashes falling out, but I'm gonna teach you how to do it. Okay, so far I have on my primer, foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, and then on this side, this one over here, I just have my eyebrows on. On this side is the complete eye. So let's go for it. I'm gonna show you how to do lips first, and then I'm going to do the eyes next so I can get some color on my lips. So yesterday I wore, I believe, it was guava and what in carnation. Today I ain't feeling that. Today I'm feeling holly berry, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take this holly berry liner and I'm gonna fill in my entire lip with it. It's a really versatile, kind of like a mauve-y nude. You've seen me posting about it a lot at like the Violet Femme. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this a lot. And I love it because it goes with so many different colors that I wear. Really neutral, not too dark, but I love how it's waterproof and it's a gel, so it lasts for like 6 to 8 hours. So once I have it on, I don't have to be touching up all day. How about I not talk when I do my lip liner? Look how pretty it is all by itself. You want to massage your lips together, really work that stuff in there. If you do that, it'll stand a lot longer. And then I'm gonna throw on my what in carnation. It's part of our Lucid Lusters, which is more of like the creamy formula. And then I'll give it just a little bit of hydration and a pink shimmer. Looking good. Okay, so like I said, on this eye I have my eyebrow on, but I do not have my brow lift or eye base. If you use my products, you probably know what brow lift and eye base is. If you don't use our products, you needs to know. So if you are an out-of-towner or out-of-stater and then you don't have a place near you that has JKC for you to learn, watch closely because this is the bomb right here. You use the same brush that you use to put on the concealer with. It's called the Brow Lift and Concealer Brush. Boom shakalaka. And you take just a little bit of this brow lift product. It's made of beeswax. It's kind of like a light cottony color. And when you apply this, you want to apply it just to the outer 2/3. This is also a good freshen up lesson for some of you guys that already use the product that want to put it all the way across. I don't know why I get that high beam right there. There we go. So you just want to make sure you're just keeping it towards the outside. And then I use my finger for blending purposes. My camera is trying to adjust to the light and it's making me look a hot mess. So there you go. You can see how that just creates the illusion of light and bright and kind of picking things up over here. Okay, then you would want to use the Eyeshadow Base Natural. It looks just like the brow lift, more of a wheat tone. I already got it on my brush, same brush. And I apply this all the way across my lid. I like this little guy because it is good to tone down veins and redness on my eyelid. And it gives something for the eyeshadows to stick to. So everywhere that the brow lift isn't is where you're gonna use this. There you go, so I'm nice and clean and canvassed, and my brow look like it's about hitting a hairline. I like it. Okay, for the eyeshadow colors, the first color I'm gonna use is the Concrete Angel. It's kind of like a metallic, silvery color, silvery gray pewter. And when I apply this little guy, I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see better. I'm gonna apply this right across my eyelid. Anytime that you use shimmering products, with our technique, we only apply it to the eyelid. And our technique is to make us look more youthful and not have saggy eyelids. So keep the shimmer on the lid, not in the crease. Oh, there we go. Then we take a ponytail type brush, like this, a little rounded one, and I'm gonna use Stonehenge. So any kind of like putty, clay, nude, grayish, or brownish grayish will work, but you always want to use your matte colors in the crease of your eye. So when you apply this, you want to buff this right into the fold and then blend it up towards the brow lift. Buff, buff, buff. You don't want to see any lines. There you go. And see, that just gives it a smoother transition from your lid color up towards the brow lift. I'm not too crazy about using like a ton of crease color. I like it to where it is a little bit darker maybe than the lid color, or a little bit lighter, but not an extreme transition from light to dark. Pretend like you're tucking it between the eyeball and the brow bone. Oh, Will one of you hookers hurry up and grab me a bottle of water? That would be fantastic. I forgot my water to do my eyeliner. Oh, that'll work. I'll stick it in my water bottle. So I'm now gonna take our new brush. It is the art liner brush. It's kind of like an angled one. I'll just stick this right in. Allie's pouring my bottle of water into her hand. She is a team player. And then I'm gonna use my pitch black cake liner. So this is the pitch black cake liner. It's for the tight lining effect. And I'm gonna go over this because I feel like a lot of you guys have a hard time and you struggle with this guy. When you use this product, you don't want it totally drenched with water. You want it to be like a shoe polish paste. If it's dripping water down your hand, it is going to get in your eyeball when you put it on. Make sure it's a little bit more of a shoe polish, thicker texture, not too watery and juicy. When you use this brush, when you're doing the dovetail, you want to find your stopping point and go this direction. If you go this direction, your skin is going to fold and you're going to get a dotted line. So start by doing your little Nike check first, or your dovetail. Okay, and then taper it off, always going thinner towards the inside. Okay, then I also, self-correcting light's really pissing me off. Then you go underneath and you press and you wiggle, giving your lash line really nice definition. And as you can tell, before I started with this, I get stressed out, my eyelashes fall out because all you bitches be messaging me all night long, all day, every day. But for real, when I get really stressed out, my eyelashes fall out. So I'm having one of those moments right now. And don't worry, I'll clean all that up in a minute. So once you get the definition you want with the cake liner, you can check that out. Then I go back with gunpowder and I smudge it. So I'm going to take the Smoky Eye Smudge Brush, which is this little guy right here, with gunpowder, which is a dark gray matte color. You can even use black licorice if you own that as well. And I'm starting to smudge this out here. And I'm gonna cup this on the edge of my eyelid, just to kind of blend out that line. There you go. Looking good. I prefer to do nothing on bottom. You can use a little bit of smudgy shadow if you want to on the bottom, but I think it makes your eyes look lifted when you skip that part. So we'll skip that. And what I did not do yet are my princess powders. That's not really the name of them, that's just what I call them. And that are these little guys. It's our little bucket of fun. So the one I used yesterday was All of You More. That's the one that I have in the photo on Instagram and on Facebook. And then this one over here, the Creme Brûlée, is what I'm gonna use today. I'm not wearing green. I don't want to do green today. I want to do more of like an icy color, so you can use Creme Brûlée over that same look that I posted about yesterday. So I'm sprinkling a little bit into the container here. I like to use my finger for this part. Don't use a brush, you'll get way too much of it. And I just tap this right here over the lid. So whether you're doing the All of You More or the Creme Brûlée, it's kind of the same deal. And then blend it out with a finger that doesn't have any on it. But look how much bigger it makes my eyelid look. Love, love, love. There we go. And then blend it out. I even like to put this on the bottom of my eye sometimes too. So instead of bottom eyeliner, because you know how I feel about that, I like everything to look open. So I can use this underneath to kind of brighten. Then I'm going to curl my lashes with my handy Tweezerman eyelash curler. And when you apply the mascara, you want to do 2 coats of the Luxury if you want the false lash look, and Lord knows I need that right now since my eyelashes are so thin. So I would normally put this on, let it dry for a minute, and then go back and I put the one more coat of this, and then go back and put the Bulletproof on. So I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna show you how to clean up. So yesterday we talked about not going too far out with your eyeshadows where it looks very 90s and kind of drags your eyes down. So what you can do is take your brow lift concealer brush, tissue off all the brow lift and eye base, and then use your color concealer to almost like erase what you messed up on. So when I was talking and blinking, I got some mascara down here, so I can just do kind of spot treatment on that. And I can also use that to erase the end of the shadow. So if I got too far out, you can see how this will just kind of take off any of the shadow that's too far down. So you're using the guideline from the corner of the eye up to the end of the eyebrow, which is right here. Then always make sure you use your finger to press it in, make sure there's nothing on your finger, so that way it looks more believable. Kind of blending the corner a little bit. And there you go. You can see it made my eye look more lifted after I cleaned it up. And you compare both sides. So I'll do this side as well. And on the 3 eyelashes I have left over here, I'm gonna do one more coat of the Bulletproof to make them show up a little bit better. And voila, there she is, all done. So this look is really pretty to wear with like navies or even white, gray, silver, lilac. I love it with pinky and purpley lips, but very pretty jewel tone. Hope you enjoy, and I will list all of the colors in the description of the video. Thanks for watching.